Now I call the member for Tamworth.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is directed to the Deputy Premier. What is the government doing to strengthen measures to keep people safe at festivals?
Thank you. I call the Deputy Premier.
Play cricket, that's for sure.
Thank you very much.
Order.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Can I thank the member for Tamworth for his question and also offer my congratulations to him over the summer break. He hosted a very successful drug summit and forum in Tamworth to tackle some of the ravaging issues concerning that community up there, and I congratulate him for his initiative and the great response and work that he's doing in this area. Madam Speaker, first and foremost, when we talk about this issue, my first thoughts, as I know those of this government, of the families of those young people who have died as a result of taking drugs at festivals, illegal drugs at festivals, during this tragic summer. My thoughts are with them first and foremost. The safety of our young people is absolutely paramount, Madam Speaker, absolutely paramount to the New South Wales Liberals and Nationals government. And we have a simple message in relation to that. Drug dealers are using these festivals simply to prop up their profits, ignore the misery and the harm that these drugs cause. We, as I announced during the summer period, are reviewing the risk management for these events, including the process for granting the event permits, their regulation and the security protocols surrounding these festivals, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, it is time, as I've said publicly, for festival organisers to step up to help us stem the drug supply at the gate. Under existing law, sniffer dogs can only be used on the day of the event and can't go past the front gate, Madam Speaker. This is under active review. If you run a business on public land, you have an onus of care in addition to having a duty of care to manage and promote it as a legal, drug-free event. If you run a festival, here is my message, Madam Speaker, you have an onus of care as well as a duty of care to ensure that your patrons will be safe. A user-pay system to allow dogs to sweep the grounds for drugs, including those drugs stashed on-site before the festival commences, is a common-sense initiative and answer to help us tackle this issue. I must correct, however, the member for Summer Hill's dangerous and misleading calls to stop sniffer dogs, Madam Speaker. Sniffer dogs do not just find drug users who are breaking the law, but they also detect the dealers that peddle these toxic substances and cocktails to our young people.
Order, member for Newtown.
Since
Member for Newtown, come to order.
Thank you, Madam
He's
Speaker.
interjecting.
I remind the member for Summer Hill that in this place you are a lawmaker, not someone who should encourage those to be a lawbreaker, Madam Speaker. Since 2014...
Order.
Since 2014, Madam Speaker, sniffer dogs have detected more than 460 kilograms of drugs, Madam Speaker.
Member for
Newtown,
Newtown, cease interjecting and you'll find yourself on a court.
For pill testing a festival oversimplifies this very complex health and law enforcement issue, and once again shows that Labor is void of leadership and all at sea on the most important issues and genuine policy that concerns this community.
No plan B with that, leader.
Will not.
No plan B.
Madam Speaker, this government will not run a quality assurance regime using taxpayers' dollars to prop up drug dealers' businesses, Madam Speaker. We will not support illegal drugs, this industry which destroys families and young lives, Madam Speaker. We will not do it. Taking drugs is playing Russian roulette with your life, and those in this House should be more responsible and understand that, Madam Speaker. Knowing what is in your illegal drugs doesn't even make it safe, Madam Speaker, as some on that side of the argument will profess. Madam Speaker, it doesn't stop you feeling the full force of the law if you are caught with those illegal drugs. Government funding is better spent educating young people and rehabilitating addicts. Taking party drugs risks the opposite of a good time, Madam Speaker. A ride in an ambulance if you're lucky, or unfortunately, as I've had to do, knocking on a parent's door to tell them those people that their young person is dead is not my idea of a party or a good time, Madam Speaker. We will not again do quality assurance on drug dealers' industries. And pill testing, as it's been put forward, is no guarantee against an overdose or a bad reaction that could lead to serious harm
Member
or
for
death.
Tamworth.
I'd like a extension of time, please, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Extension of 2 minutes is granted.
Thank you, the member for Tamworth. Can I stress to those in this House, pill testing is giving those using illegal drugs a very, very dangerous false sense of security before they're popping these pills in their mouth, Madam Speaker, something we must avoid. Last week we opened, Madam Speaker, very proudly with the Minister for Mental Health, Prue Gowden in the Central West, a pilot ICE rehab project. Money well spent, given the impact that this drug is having on ordinary day life, Madam Speaker. Education, rehabilitation is the path that this government will be taking in conjunction with the law enforcement effort to protect our young people and our communities. And for this, I and this government make no apology.
Thank you. Call the member for